Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. Hope everyone is doing well today. So this is going to be a general collective reading, all right? So please only take what resonates. It should be confirmation or clarification to something that you are already intuitively aware of or factually aware of, okay? So I'm going to say a quick prayer. I've already rang my bells in another reading, so I might ring them again, but right now I'm just going to cleanse with the Palo Santo and say a quick prayer, and we'll get right into the cards, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and my collective with love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear today for their highest good? What does the collective need to know? Settlement, agreement, or compromise. You may be coming to an agreement with another person, or you may be coming to some sort of compromise that's going to allow you to settle on something specific. Let's get some more energy here. You could be toasting to some sort of settlement when it comes to love. This could be somebody that you adore or admire or are enchanted by. Now, this could also be, it could be family as well. So I don't want to just say that whatever this soulmate energy is, it's another person that maybe you're partnered with, but this could be a family member that you love, that you admire, that or admires and loves you. Okay, you may be coming to a compromise or agreement with this individual, settling on something. Maybe you are not getting along with another person. Now this could be a love interest, so we'll just see what comes out. Magnetic and realization. So there could be like a magnetic pull, irresistible pull to this person or to you by this person. You could be realizing something, they could be realizing something. I'm actually getting that they're realizing this about you, collective. They're realizing that they admire you. They love you. And you could be even having a realization, or they're coming to, something's coming to light. You could be finding out that somebody actually really loves you. They admire you. You could be having this realization. I'm really picking up, it's somebody else having a realization. That you could have been in some type of disagreement with this individual who's having this realization about you. It could be making them want to reach out to compromise or come to some sort of agreement, settle on something. All right, let's get a couple more cards here and then we're going to keep going. Ooh, goodness. Sold. Moving, physical location change. So there could be something to do with a house. Somebody could be moving. This settlement could be about a home. Somebody may be compromising when it comes to moving or location change. We have focused, eyes for you, fascinated, and watching. Somebody could be fascinated with you, collective. They could be fascinated and adoring you, admiring something that you're doing. Somebody's watching. We have financial support and trash on the table. Somebody could be getting rid of their rage when it comes to a certain situation, maybe a child or some sort of financial support, alimony. There could be a settlement when it comes to financial support. There could be settlement or agreement and compromise when it comes to some alimony or a child, like a custody case, something like that. Or there could be an agreement on the table for a commitment or a proposal, some sort of offer of financial support. Somebody's getting rid of their rage. This person could be a drama queen who's been silent. Somebody could have taken a risk on something. Interesting. All right, let's get some clarification here. This card just flipped out. So it says POISON, toxic, unhealthy behaviors, people. So there could be something here that has been very toxic and unhealthy. You could have walked away from a situation because it was toxic. This may be somebody that you admire, you love. This could have been very hard for you to do. All right, let's find out more. While I'm shuffling, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for all you guys do, all your interaction with the channel, your likes, your hypes. The hypes and likes really help the channel and get these messages out to others. So I really appreciate that, you guys. And of course, your donations and your subscriptions, which are free. So love to have you as part of the family if you are interested in subscribing. All right, let's clarify settlement. Agreement, compromise. What do we need to know about this, Holy Spirit? Mature woman and child. What? So this settlement, thank you, Spirit, I have chills. This settlement and compromise agreement is between a mature woman and a child. And this is giving me mother and child energy. This could be your mother, or you're the mother and this is between you and your child. Somebody could be born June 18th. There's some sort of compromise coming in here. Something about 2011, 2018. All right. Can I get one more, please, for settlement, agreement, compromise? What do we need to know about this mature woman and child? Obsession. Oh. So whatever's going on here, collective, this mature woman could quite literally be obsessed with you if you're their child. Somebody could be born in 1983. June 18th, 1983. Doesn't have to be. We have the number 11 here twice, which breaks down to a 2. Something about 2022 could be significant as well. 2-2. All right. Can I get one more, please, for settlement agreement? What else we need to know about this? Jealous. Oh. This mature woman could have been obsessed with you, collective, because they were jealous or envious. Wow. Something about 1978 could be significant. Somebody could be born on the 15th. Oops, that's way too many. All right. Tell me about love, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? Love, admire, enchantment. Ascending. So somebody admires your Ascension, collective. This mature woman, this could be your mother or somebody in this mother energy that admires your Ascension, your light. Something about 1998 could be significant. This could also be a partnership that's ascended here. Ooh. Goodness. Concern. So this person could have been concerned about something. The number 33 is significant. Somebody could have been concerned about the time it took for an ascension, or they were worried that this wasn't going to happen. And now they could be realizing that you have, and that's coming to light. Abandon. Okay. Someone could have been saying, collective. Okay. I'm getting several things from this. This particular mature woman could have been concerned that their child wasn't going to ascend by a certain time or age. And they were literally obsessed with making sure you ascended. This could have even been by walking away. Or there's something here about DEATH magic. This person could have thought you were involved in something dark and they were concerned. But now they're seeing you actually have been going through some type of an ascension. The year 1964 or 1982 could be significant. 82 breaks down to a 10, which is a 1, and then we have 64, which is also a 10 and a 1. Somebody could be born January 1964. Someone could be a 6-year, a 1-year. Confusion, illusion. Somebody could have been injecting some sort of confusion and illusion into a relationship where there was admiration and love. Perhaps to mess with this relationship in some way, to get somebody to walk away or abandon another person. Somebody could be born in 1958. 13-4, courthouse. So something to do with the courts could have been confusing. This is where some sort of realization came in. There could have been some sort of court case. Now, this doesn't have to be like justice court. This could be civil court. Something in 2023. So there could have been something that happened in the courts, collective, that came to light and brought this person to this realization and awareness for them to find out that you have ascended. Somebody could have told them that you were doing something dark, or they thought you were just, they thought you were part of some sort of toxicity or had a toxic life you were living. Courthouse and protection. Somebody's aware that you are protected. This person could have protected you in court. You may not have even known this was going on. There could have been a settlement that was happening here within like the courts. This person could have found out that you were very protected, or they went to court and protected you when it came to something in court in 2023. Protection, distant future. They could also be aware that you're protected for the future as well. Poverty. Interesting. Protection, distant future, poverty. So whatever's going on here, someone is realizing that you're protected in the future from poverty. This ascension protected you from future poverty. Interesting. Something about court. There could have been like some type of a settlement for a sweetheart. So this is under magnetic, collective. So sweetheart, magnetic, irresistible pull. So this person is realizing that you're a sweetheart, that you've ascended. That's too many. They're just flying out of the deck today. Tell me about magnetic. Sweetheart. Ancestors. So your ancestors could have protected you, collective, when it came to some sort of court case, or you're being protected when it comes to some sort of court case because you are magnetic. You are a sweetheart. Your ancestors are protecting you against some sort of distant future poverty energy. Wow. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Faith and unbothered. Yeah, your ancestors are telling you to have faith and that you, the sweetheart, should be unbothered. So keep your head up. There may be something going on you're not even aware of yet, collective, that you are being guided by your ancestors to have faith. You could have even been guided in the past by your ancestors to have faith when it came to something in court. You were protected, or to be unbothered when it comes to something. And we have 9. 81 is a 9. So something being unbothered until something is done here, it's almost over. To be at peace. It's important. Your ancestors are helping you to be at peace, to have faith. And we have number 46, which is a 10. So we've got 9, 10. We have 9, 9, 10. Actually, we have 8, 9, 10. So we have sweetheart, which is 62. Unbothered, which is 9. And we have 46, which is 10. We have 8, 9, 10. So this could have helped you. Something here, your ancestors could have helped you get through a situation here. Because you're a sweetheart, you're a good person. Somebody was trying to inject some sort of illusion into love spell. Again, we have the number 10. Whatever it is that somebody's done here, collective, a love spell perhaps, a spell to put you in poverty, something to that effect. This is over. Now we have 73, which is a 10, and we have the number 9 on here. So you could have gone from an 8, 9, 10. I mean, this is like repetitive. Can I get one more for magnetic? What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Transition, RIP. Somebody could have done something to cause problems or endings in relationships. Someone could be born on the 19th of the month, 1981, 73, 84. You are being protected from some sort of ending here. Your ancestors, your angels, your guides, your divine team are protecting you from some sort of dark magic or love spell, something like that. And endings, to have faith. Again, we have the number 10. We have the number 10 here twice, which is 1. We have 11, 11. 1, 1, 1, 1. Tell me about soul, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? Moving, nice guy. You could be meeting somebody, collective, and moving your physical location. Something about the number 7 could be significant. Somebody could be born in 1961. Voodoo and unexpected money. Interesting. Somebody could have done something manipulative at a location where you lived, collective, in order to cause some sort of move or location change. Now we have 6, 7, 9. Okay, I thought that was an 8. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 51, 61 could be significant. 27 could be significant. There's some sort of unexpected money here. that you may be getting from selling a home or making some sort of physical change here that somebody was trying to manipulate with this voodoo. Somebody could have even been trying to do some sort of dark voodoo love spell, something like that. This was not good. This was perhaps to cause endings, death magic, endings in your relationships, love spell, to transition out good people of your life in your life. Somebody could have done some voodoo here, collective, on a relationship with a nice guy because they didn't want you getting some sort of unexpected money. Wow. People are disgusting. All right. Sorry. Evil eye. Yeah, somebody was doing some sort of, they had their evil eye on you when it came to something. They could have been watching you, stalking you. And that's how they knew you had some sort of relationship with a nice guy. They didn't want you, this nice guy could have had a lot of money. They didn't like this. They were eyeing this in an evil way. They could have done something evil, some sort of evil manipulation when it came to this relationship. Because they didn't want you to have some sort of good life. Yeah. They didn't want you manifesting something. You could see behind the veil, though, collective. You could see that what this person did. You could already know this person was watching you. So you could know who this person is that did this. Because they were laser focused on you. This could have to do with this nice guy who had eyes for you. They were focused on you and this person didn't like it. Okay, I'm being guided to take these three. So we have boss, ice queen, and high honor. What? So somebody didn't like the fact that this person was a boss and high honor. They wanted this person to cut you off, to be cold. Or this is what this person did, all this evil eye and magic on a relationship here because you cut them off. So this person could have been watching you and you knew it. And you cut them off. So this person didn't want you having this boss who's in high honor. Something about the number 77. May 1977 could be significant. Okay, can I get more information about this? You guys, we're going to go into an even more clarifying deck here. I don't know why I'm not... Okay, Earth Angel Destruction. So yeah, this person was purposely trying to bring some destruction to an Earth Angel. They didn't want you getting some sort of justified love relationship. Okay, so these numbers break down to 411. So somebody was bringing some sort of information to cause some sort of 411 information, right? This person was bringing some sort of information to destruct an Earth Angel's relationship with a boss. They were watching. They didn't want this person have this boss who's in high honor having eyes for you. They didn't want them looking at you, watching you, having anything to do with you. So they brought some sort of information to this person to cause some sort of destruction. Wow. Wow. Okay, one more for focus, and we're going to switch decks. We are going to get into maybe some crime information. Relationship. So I can't make this up. This information was brought to this relationship to destroy it. To bring upheaval and destruction to this relationship. To have you cut off from somebody that was a nice guy. That was a boss energy in high honor. They did straight up voodoo on this relationship. There could be 4 people involved. Something about the month of April. Wow. Wow, collective. We have Priest, Intuitive Kev, and High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So this was your divine match. This was your, I mean, you intuitively knew this was your person. They may have even known that as well. They worked here to create some sort of issue when it came to how you are seen. They didn't want this person to come in and see that you had self-love. Or somebody didn't know that you worked on yourself. You have self-love. They were manipulating something. They could have come in and said something about ABUSE. This could be a surprise to you because it was false. Wow, you guys. I'm going to keep these out. Okay, so we have the number 71 and 72. That could be the year somebody was born. I just heard someone's phone number. 7172 7187 7271 7287. That could be significant. Significant number. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, I am kind of questioning this here, you guys, with this obsessed, jealous, mature woman. I'm not exactly for sure where this person comes into play and what it is that they took part in here. They could have been part of this thing here. I don't know. This issue with this person trying to make this person walk away from you. I'm really not sure yet. I'm not really seeing anyone else. So we're going to see, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about settlement. Wow. Lack, poverty, and struggle. Y'all, this mature woman could have actually been obsessed with causing some sort of lack for their own child. Some sort of poverty or struggle. I just heard high horse. This person was obsessed with putting you in poverty. This could have been somebody that was supposed to love you. So this person could be realizing now that you ascended even through all their dark illusions to make somebody abandon you. Wow, third wheel and light team. This person was a third party here, causing confusion in a relationship. This could be coming out in court even. This person was a third wheel trying to cause some sort of lack because they were jealous. I don't like this, y'all. But you have your divine light team. You have light beings protecting you that love you, admire you. These are your spirit guides that are helping you to ascend through whatever it is that somebody brought to their own child. Tell me about love. Chaos magic. So this person was bringing straight up chaos magic, casting illusions and confusion over some sort of love relationship. To have somebody walk away. One more, please, for love. Yeah, somebody was perhaps saying you were superficial. Or whoever this person is superficial. All right, tell me about realization. Union. Wow. parents. Oh my goodness. And Cancer. Collective. There's something here about a parent and a union. And then we have the sign of Cancer. Interesting. Something could be coming to light about a Cancer parent in court. Or there's something about protection in court when it came to some sort of partnership with a Cancer. Somebody partnered with a Cancer, or there's a Cancer parent involved, or some Cancer you were in a relationship with. That was your divine union. But there's something here about parents, protection, court. You could be finding out that your parents protected you in a court situation from a Cancer. This may be coming out. We have spiritual gift. Binding. Finances, love, spiritual, energetic. Something about a binding in court. A binding of one's finances in court. Change, adjustment. Somebody could have been trying to adjust something, change something in court, collective, to bind your finances. You were protected from this. Your spiritual, okay, so you could have your ancestors that came in here and helped you through helping you to ascend in order to get to this level of your spiritual gift. So everyone has spiritual gifts, right? But it depends on how you live your life to whether or not you are going to have these types of ascensions in your life in order to bring you to a level of, and if you just devote your life to faith, to being a good person, then these gifts can be, I want to say, like, supercharged. I know that's not the word I'm looking for, but that could make sense to somebody. So your spiritual gifts protected you from some sort of binding here. Either by a parent, or a parent protected you, or there was a parent in court that spoke on something, protected you from some sort of relationship with a Cancer. Or this could even be like somebody was like a Cancer in a relationship with your parents. I don't know yet, you guys. This is interesting. Can I get one more for realization, Holy Spirit? Ah, yes. This Cancer is this demonic individual. So whether this is an actual Cancer zodiac sign that's demonic, that did something nefarious, was trying to bind you to something. This Cancer could have been even trying to bind you, bind your relationships, your finances, doing love spells, chaos magic, death magic. You were protected by your parents, your ancestors, your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts became like supercharged. Your faith became supercharged as a means of protecting you from something that was happening in court. Tell me about magnetic, sweetheart, ancestors, unbothered. You could have been completely unbothered by all this energy somebody put into trying to get your life to be game over. Somebody was doing energy work here on a sweetheart, on your relationships, your home perhaps. Interesting. Or your ancestors actually brought the situation to end, completion. Because somebody was trying to take you out, do something when it comes to your home, your stability, your relationships with family, your relationships with partners. Okay, there's like half the deck came out, so we're not taking those. Interesting. Somebody could have like spent a lot of time throwing all these things at you, all these endings. Yeah, we have contract, obligation, agreement, and commitment. Somebody was committed to doing this. There could have been some sort of contract that got settled here. Or somebody even put a lot of energy into contracting somebody to do some sort of voodoo. Yeah. Look at that. Illusionist. So somebody was trying to cause endings for you. This could be a Cancer who is literally like the devil. They're nefarious. They're diabolical. They were trying to bring some sort of change in court. But you were protected from this by your ancestors, perhaps by your parents. From these illusions and this contract. So we have evil eye, voodoo, and illusionist. So somebody was trying to cause problems for you. They could have even put a contract out for somebody to cause illusions to then affect your life. Your ancestor said, no, this is game over. Oh, okay. This contract collective here could have been to POISON someone. Perhaps yourself. Your ancestors said, no. That's not going to be happening. You could have a witchy sister involved as well. You could be, okay, so you could actually be healing from something toxic here that somebody tried to do to you. This could have been a sister. This could be like a stepsister, an in-law sister. Somebody tried to do something here because they wanted some money of the collectives. Oh my goodness. Collective, you could have straight up a sister here that knew you were going to be getting something and they were trying to cause problems. That could even be who this mature woman is. Oh my goodness. They wanted to take the collective's money. This could be an inheritance. They could have set up some sort of... They could have worked with a Cancer or to be like a Cancer. Parents could have even worked with a diabolical Cancer. I don't know, you guys. This is not good. I mean, if this is something that you are already aware of, it may be good information to be coming out right now because this could be like the final pieces to the puzzle. We have exposure and we have celestial, extraterrestrial in reverse, otherworldly. Somebody's being exposed. Something is being revealed about this person being some sort of dark entity. That's what I get from this. This is the person who could be causing illusions, manipulating, doing voodoo, spending a lot of money and time, energy into causing destruction in your relationships because they wanted something. They wanted to come to an agreement or a settlement when it came to some sort of home. This person may be having to move locations because they're being exposed for doing this. They wanted some sort of unexpected money. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Okay, tell me about focus, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know watching you? Role model. Oh my goodness. Somebody is watching you, this role model. You are this role model, Earth Angel Collective, and you could have some sort of boss and high honor that's watching you and interested in a relationship with you. And this person is your divine counterpart. We have copycat and substances. This person could have pretended to be you, Collective. They could have done something on social media to literally be you. Make an account so they could spin some sort of illusion, do some manipulation, and say that you were on substances. This person pretended to be you, Collective, in order to try to convince other people that you were on some sort of substances. You, this role model, was on substances, and it's a lie. Wow. So this person lied to this boss who's in high honor to have you cut off from something by saying you were on substances. This could be like a rumor you're finding out is like coming back around and coming to you. This was the illusion. Somebody put a lot of energy into this. They could have even tried to put something in your drink to make it look like you were on some sort of substance that you're not. Capricorn, knowledge. Oh, wow. So there could be a Capricorn here, Collective, that has knowledge of your life. This Capricorn could be the one that was watching you. This Capricorn could be the person who came to this high honor boss with this information, saying they have knowledge of you being on substances. Wow. This person could be like the devil. And we have a Sagittarius, Fate, Destiny, and Scorpio. Oh, we have Virgo as well. And mind games. Narcissist. Promiscuous. Sibling brother. And victory. So you could be having victory, triumphing. Is that a word? You're triumphant over these siblings. This witchy sister, a brother and a sister that were trying to say you were promiscuous. You were a promiscuous narcissist. They could have been bribed to play these mind games. This was destined here. Whatever this is that happened here was destined. This Virgo, Sag, and Scorpio could be involved with this Capricorn and a Cancer to play mind games. They could have entered into some type of contract to fuck with your destiny. Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for swearing, but that's exactly what this is. They were hired in some sort of contractual agreement to cause endings for you, to be toxic in your life. Wow. Oh my goodness. Where are we at on time? Okay. Let's get a positive message, you guys, before we close out. Interesting read. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we just get one message to close out this reading for the collective? Covenant and repairing the veil, forgiveness, sacred contract. So this is a reminder from Spirit that this could have been a sacred contract. So this could be like your soul's mission. This was a contract that you came in with that you needed to heal with this witchy sister and this Capricorn, along with this Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so let's read these. Protecting the future. Dream thief, refusal of call and reconciliations. Interesting. All right. Something about July. Someone could be 45. Or a 9-year. So also, if you guys are new to the channel, you're new to these types of readings, the year, if you multiply the year, the month, and the day that you were born, not multiply, add them together, and then reduce them down to a single number, that is your, that is like your number. So like -4, okay? Everything in my birthday reduces down to a 4. So that I'm a 4 year. You know, so you might be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 year. It just depends. Okay, somebody could be a 7 year or a 9 year. Now, this could be happening also in a 7 or 9 year. So where are we? I think we're in a 9 year now in 2026. I'm confused. Hold on, let me grab my other phone. I want to see what this is here. I think we were in a 9 year, or we are in a 9 year. Let me just see, because it's gonna bug me. Yeah, we're in a 9 year. Okay. That's what I thought. So yeah, so we're in a 9 year right now. So there could be something that's coming to a conclusion in July of this year. Some sort of sacred contract could be ending in July 2026. Okay, repairing of the veil. Forgiveness, making amends, recognition of our unity. Between us all is a thin veil appearing to be a space that separates us. We look through this veil and believe ourselves to be distinct from each other. We assume that our thoughts and feelings are our own. We see bodies and objects and spaces between them. So we engage the world in relationships between a duality of us and them. This veil serves as a mysterious illusion, making it so hard to believe in our inherent connection and unity. We can't always remember that what we do to someone else, we at the same time do to ourselves. When we claw at the veil out of fear, anger, jealousy, or resentment, manipulate another, misuse our power, or allow someone's actions to diminish us, we create a wound felt by many, not just those of us in the smaller, direct relationship. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, and also where you have been the recipient of harm. Regardless of what side you are on, it's important to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, deep listening, and presence to whatever it is not in harmony. Do this for you and for your own liberty as you become an unwitting hostage once you take the role of perpetrator or victim, both positions of weakness. Let go of all your resentments, know your part in the dynamic, and make the appropriate amends with that newfound wisdom and understanding. Healing, forgiveness, and mending what is broken in your world is a sweet, much needed declaration of freedom. So there could be something here about healing, something coming to an agreement, a compromise with another person, realizing that that's what this is calling for, okay? This could be happening in July or with somebody born in July. Let's read this real quickly, okay? It says covenant. And it says contract on that scroll, okay? Sacred contract. Commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of compromise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be found on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in the darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. There could be some sort of forgiveness that somebody needs to ask for in some type of sacred contract. You could have had a sacred contract with somebody that's over with. Game over, contracts, commitments. Maybe it's time for you to reach out to a certain somebody that maybe thinks you did them wrong and heal this sacred contract by coming to some type of a compromise or an agreement. It's time to repair whatever it is this is and either ask for forgiveness or give another forgiveness. This is most likely pertaining to the people involved in this reading. Confirmation. Did you hear that? All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Please do like the reading. It does help get these messages out. Hype the reading. You guys, I'm still kind of new to the hype thing, but please do hype the reading so others can be made aware of this reading and this channel. Please do let me know in the comments if this was helpful to you, if this is something that you have experienced or are experiencing currently. Okay, I read every comment. Thank you for your interaction. And if you guys would like to be part of the family, I'd love to have you subscribe. All right, you guys, I love you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.